Getting a little tighter up front. Take a look as Dan Weldon has the rookie Hideki Muto. Oh, the slide by third place. And Tony Kanaan, for the second year in a row at this very track, all alone, goes into the turn 2 wall.
Something you don't see by the veteran from Tony Kanaan very often.
I'm wondering again if we had a suspension situation.
Well, he took his steering wheel off for a moment to get out of the car, and then he heard the radio contract from the team saying, hey, are you okay? And you saw him put the wheel back on for a moment. The steering wheel has to be on, so when he pushes the button on the steering wheel, it can then relay the information back to the team. He would say, hey, I'm okay, the wheel's back off, and he's climbing out.
Now, his crash last year was cold tires. Look at the dejection. I mean, this guy has done everything this year except win a race.
Well, I'll tell you, Marty, I've been through this. You're probably winded. You're getting out of the race car right now. That was a hard lick. He will feel that tomorrow morning.
He's getting out and taking a walk over to the Delphi safety crew. And let's go back to last year where Tony was all alone. Now remember, the temperatures here were much colder. He collected Jeff Simmons in this crash as well.
Car goes into the turn, and the back end just starts to come around with him. And at that time, Jeff Simmons was driving the ethanol car, and he got taken out in the process.
All right, so this is today. That was last year.
Okay, now as a driver, I'm sitting here, and I'm Dan Weldon, Hideki Muto, and Danica Patrick, and I'm going, you know what? I like this. Hate to see somebody taken out and have a problem, but the fuel mileage game right now is becoming less of an issue for those top 3 cars.
All right, let's take another look and see if we can see if anything broke on the car on Tony Kanaan.
Now there is the 3rd car in line going into the turn, and the car just starts to come out as he's entering into the turn. Now, the interesting thing is those 2 cars that are in front, Marty, he's right behind them. Does he get too much turbulent air off of those, and it just takes the air off the rear wing? We won't know until we get a report from down below. But as a driver, you are always cautious about where you're placing your race car. See, he's already lost it on the entrance to the turn. So, you know, you might think about as soon as you turn the steering wheel and the back end wants to come around, it's almost like something also could have broken on the back of that car. Here we go. Let's watch the report from Danica Patrick's car. Very tough when you're Danica Patrick. You see her hand go towards the steering wheel, cutting back on the fuel measurement right there. Very smart move by a very talented driver.
So we are under our 6th caution of the day. And for the top 3 front runners, Dan Weldon, Hideki Muto, and Danica Patrick, they have gone 55 laps since their last pit stop. There are 35 laps to go. Can they make it? Stay with us to find out.